Burnaby is the third largest city in British Columbia, known for its beautiful natural environment and diverse cultures. With over 150 parks in Burnaby and more than 5,400 acres of dedicated parkland, Burnaby is an amazing place to explore, learn, and connect with nature. Burnaby is one of the fastest growing and most diverse cities in BC, with more than 100 languages spoken at home. As Burnaby evolves, City Council sets direction for the growth of our city, with focuses on three main priorities: ensuring all residents have access to affordable housing, delivering on our climate action targets, and building a safer community for all residents. To deliver on these priorities and to provide the best service to residents, city staff are guided by Burnaby's strategic plan, which focuses on creating vibrant communities, providing industry-leading and innovative customer experience, and empowering staff to ensure that they are happy, engaged, and committed to their work. Burnaby residents rely on city staff to provide them with waterworks and sanitary sewer service, reliable transportation infrastructure, fire and police services, community amenities, and parks and recreational programming. The 5-year financial plan outlines the funding needs to meet current priorities as well as looking at future requirements to meet the city's growing needs. The 2025 operating plan is set at $746.9 million, which represents the city's ongoing commitment to providing quality services and programs. Each year, City Council sets the city's property tax rate in order to deliver on these priorities, while endeavoring to keep the property tax rate increases as low as possible. In addition, the 2025 financial plan includes a 0% increase on waterworks utility and a 20% increase for the sanitary sewer fund. These increases are considerably lower than the cost passed down from Metro Vancouver, as the city is using its reserves to provide relief to Burnaby taxpayers. The 2025 property tax rate increase is 3.9%, which translates to a $78 increase for an average residential property with an assessed value of approximately $1.4 million. This year's rate increase is primarily focused on covering cost increases associated with core service and programs, such as funding requirements for community safety needs such as RCMP and ECOM contracts. This rate also accounts for increases in other contracts, materials, and inflation, along with support for capital asset management. The 2025 capital plan outlines key projects to improve the city's facilities and infrastructure. The 2025 capital plan investment is $438.5 million, part of a total 5-year plan to invest $2 billion. This will primarily be funded from the 2025 projected reserve balances. The city's reserves are money that has been set aside to help pay for capital projects, which allows the city to keep property tax increases to a minimum. By setting aside these funds, the city can build community amenities and infrastructure without borrowing or incurring debt charges. Most of the city's capital reserves come as a result of development, from contributions from developers into the city's Community Benefit Bonus Reserve, as well as the Amenity Cost Charge and the Development Cost Charge Reserve funds. Many milestone projects in progress or planned for the coming years are funded through the Community Benefit Bonus Reserve program, including Cameron Community Center and Library, Brentwood Community Center, Burnaby Lake Recreation Complex, and Rowan Child Care Center. The capital plan also includes investments to prepare city-owned land for shovel-ready, affordable housing projects. Recent provincial legislation aimed at enhancing housing supply and supporting growth has resulted in a significant shift on how the city finances future amenities and infrastructure. As a result, the city has adopted a new financing tool known as Amenity Cost Charges and Expanded Development Cost Charges. While these tools will help fund future amenities and infrastructure, legislation mandates that existing taxpayers must also contribute to related capital programs. In order to cover the city's share of costs under the ACC and DCC programs, Council proposed a new growth infrastructure investment, which is equivalent to a 1.9% property tax rate increase. The new ACC program will help support future investments into amenities such as redevelopment of Bonser Recreation Center, Confederation Park Recreation Center, and library expansions. The expanded DCC program will help support future investments into core capital infrastructure such as transportation, drainage, utilities, and parkland and park improvements to accommodate future growth. The new growth infrastructure investment translates to a $38 increase for an average residential property with an assessed value of approximately $1.4 million. The 2025 to 2029 financial plan has been developed in alignment with the city's strategic plan, guidance through the direction and standards established by council, and the requirements of our community through public engagement. The tax rates provided by council allow the city to keep pace with our growing community, delivering key programs and services along with incorporating a sustainable approach for capital asset management. This balanced approach allows council to maintain its priority to keeping tax rates affordable.